Hi, it's been a little while since I've posted, but that's alright. I post when I feel inspired. And something happened yesterday. After Ellen, I'm sure lots of you probably know what that is. It's a website for lesbian and bisexual women. Anyway, they posted a Twitter thread yesterday that I thought was excellent. And I'm just going to read the Twitter thread because it's not that long, but it's a pretty important statement. So it says, After Ellen is not an LGBTQ site. We are a lesbian site creating content for lesbian and bisexual women. We broke away from the LGBTQ as an institution when we started to see it heading in a direction we don't agree with. But now we are seeing something particularly sinister. We have noticed that there are small groups and individuals popping up online who are trying to make the case for allowing pedophiles to be included with the LGBT. We want to say here and now that this will not be tolerated, not for a moment. We urge LGBTQ leaders and organizations to speak out against pedophilia being tolerated and slowly introduced to their movement. This is what abusers do. They slowly try to normalize their behavior, but it is not normal, and now is the time to speak up and say so. Furthermore, it is offensive, highly insulting, and wrong to imply that pedophiles should ever be in the same category with lesbian and gay, which are sexual orientations. Same-sex attraction is not deviant. Pedophilia is not only deviant, but wrong, abusive, and illegal. If we so much as see anyone attempting to groom underage kids or suggest that an adult's desire for sex acts with a minor are in any way okay, we will report this to the appropriate authorities. The FBI would have our full cooperation. There is absolutely no place for pedophilia in our movement, and we have a zero tolerance policy for anyone suggesting otherwise on any of our platforms. We will not be responding to comments as this is not open to discussion. We just want you to know where we stand. Thank you. And now we will get back to our regular lesbian programming. So, awesome thread. Obviously, it's shocking that even has to be said. Of course, you should be anti-pedophile. But it is true that there has been a little bit of a movement. They even have their own acronym. It's MAP, M-A-P, which stands for Minor Attracted Person. So, they're inventing their own words to make it sound less bad. When you hear the word pedophile, that immediately puts an image into your head, a horrific image. But when you say that I'm a minor attracted person, that language is obfuscating how evil and terrible and disgusting it really is, and they know exactly what they're doing. That's why they have created a new term for themselves. So, yeah, that's disgusting. But the thing that really pissed me off yesterday is the outrage regarding After Ellen, because that tweet thread they posted that I just read was excellent, concise, clear, and very well put. But After Ellen does not accept the trans cult ideology, therefore they're TERFs. Therefore, sharing a thread like that is considered to be horrifically evil and supporting transphobia because you're supporting After Ellen. It's the cult is so brainwashed and blind that they couldn't even read the content of the thread and appreciate the really excellent statement about how horrible pedophilia is. Instead, they just saw it came from After Ellen and immediately started frothing at the mouth about transphobia, which had nothing to do with the thread whatsoever. Okay? And it just makes me wonder and think, how are we supposed to, get through to anybody when they immediately are, frothing at the mouth about TERFs? Are we supposed to try to reach anybody at this point? Because it's, very clear that the brainwashing and the Kool-Aid is not only being drank, but it is being chugged. Where can you possibly go from here with the trans and the gender cult when the mere sight of After Ellen's avatar incites this kind of a reaction? When the topic is how horrible pedophilia is, it's they have blinders on. They don't even acknowledge that. What the comments I saw didn't even acknowledge. It wasn't pedophilia is bad, but also After Ellen or TERFs. It was just like, oh my God, TERFs, transphobia, you support TERFs. And it's like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think people are reachable or savable. And I want to believe they are, because I have had women say, or I've heard women say, that they used to be really embedded in the cult, and they used to be that, and they used to, but then they did come to radical feminism. And it's like, that's wonderful, and I hope for more stories about that, but it feels pretty discouraging when the cult is so out there. It's, I don't really know where to go from there, or like, I guess the only thing we can really do is keep making our content, whether it be blogs that we write, or posts on Facebook and Twitter, or YouTube videos, or podcasts, or whatever. Like, I guess that's probably all you can do, and then people will read it, and maybe they will eventually wake up. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Feel free to discuss if you want in the comments. I would love to hear women's ideas about where we go from here, and do we try to reach people in the cult, or do we just keep doing our own thing and hope that they wake up? Let me know, I guess. Have a good one. Bye. And hope that they wake up. Let me know, I guess. Have a good one. Bye.